What's up, YouTube? Today I'm making a video on my DIY rosemary water for hair growth. This is something that I've been doing for years and something that's worked for me for a very long time now. Rosemary water has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of biotin in it. You can also drink this little recipe. It is edible. And that also helps you consume biotin. So it's almost like taking a biotin pill, and it's almost like just using a regular biotin product. So if you're interested to see how I make my DIY rosemary water for hair growth, just continue to watch. And before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post a video. Okay, so all you need for the ingredients is filtered water or distilled water and rosemary, and the sage is optional. And before we start boiling it, we're going to clean the sage and the rosemary with water. Now for steeping the rosemary, we're just gonna simply boil it. And I'm using a saucepan just so you can see it a little bit better. And just put a little extra water than you think you might need, because as you're boiling the rosemary, the water will evaporate. And now we're going to put our cleaned rosemary and sage. And I would use a non-stick pan just so you don't risk any chemicals going into your leave-in conditioner. And we're just going to let that boil until it begins to look kind of like tea and gains a little bit of color to it. Okay, so once your rosemary water turns green or purple, if you look at some of my older videos, some of my batches came out more purple, but this is green, and you just want to wait until the sage and the rosemary completely wilts and is completely cooked through, and then you can turn off the fire and then let it cool so you can put it into a spray bottle. Okay, now after the rosemary water cooled down, and funnel it into the spray bottle. And we do have excess. And what I like to do is sometimes I like to stick a few of the leaves in there just to keep the tea kind of potent. And what you're going to do is keep it in a refrigerator until you finish using it. Okay, so we're going to be using our homemade rosemary water as a leave-in conditioner. And then I'm going to seal it in with the oil and then a cream. And I like to focus the spray all over, but mainly on the scalp, because it does have biotin and a lot of good benefits for the scalp. And this spray doesn't leave your hair greasy whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about your scalp being greasy or dirty really fast. And by the way, it smells really refreshing. It smells good. And I always wanted to try the rice water for hair growth, but I don't want to put anything that's going to make me smell or stink. Thank you for watching this video. If you've come to the end, this is how I usually use the rosemary water to kind of marinate and penetrate my hair to last me throughout the week. And then when I wake up in the morning, I should have beautiful, soft, shiny hair. So anyways, thank you for coming to the end of this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can always be notified when I post a video.